walked the room where the fire died cold, where the fire died cold. I see the ashes of love we used to hold. The embers gone, the smoke still drifts, your laughter lost in a rift, where the fire died cold. Our story left in shadows untold. I reach for warmth, but the flames are gone, and I'm left here trying to move on. Your coat still hangs by the door. I remember nights that are no more. The whiskey's gone, the clock ticks slow, but nothing fills the void I know. Love can fade, even where hearts once stayed. If I could light it once again, I'd hold you close, forget the pain. But the fire sleeps, the night is bold, and here I sit where the fire died cold, where the fire died cold. Memories burn in silence uncontrolled. I whisper your name to the empty room, hoping the night might lift this gloom. Wind drifts through the broken pane, carrying echoes of our lost refrain. The hearth is dark, the world turns old. I linger still where the fire died cold.
Wind remembers every place you've been, every whisper we left behind. The field where we once ran in June echoes with the songs of a faded tune. Your laughter floats across the corn, caught in the wind where my heart was torn, where the wind held you last. I still reach for your hand in the sky. Every shadow, every sigh carries the ghost of our goodbye. mark left on the fence post sways like the memory of our golden days. I trace the path where we walked fast, chasing the moments the wind held last. If the breeze could speak your name tonight, maybe it'd bring you back into the light. But the prairie holds its silence tight, and I'm left with the wind as my only sight. Where the wind held you last, I feel your warmth in the cold night air. Love lingers in the empty past, and I reach for you everywhere.
I thought forever meant forever, but it left me standing alone. When forever walked away, the sky grew dim, the light turned gray. Every word we swore to keep fell silent in the night so deep. When forever walked away, I learned that love can fade to gray. Every step along this road feels heavier than the love we owe. The porch swing sways in empty air, I still reach for you, but you're not there. The shadows stretch across the hall, and every corner remembers it all. Don't look back, gone beyond my hands. If forever could linger, it would stay. But time took you in its quiet way, and all that's left is the echo of your name, a loved one's bride. Now just a flame. Sigh, every tear falls on roads you're no longer near. Night falls slow, the stars appear, but none of them make you near. I tip my hat to what we knew. When forever walked away from you.
remember the porch and the sweetness of our summer days. When sweet tea turned bitter, the sun hid behind a cloud, your laughter slipped away like the ice in my glass, and the words we promised never came back. When sweet tea turned bitter, everything we held felt smaller. Every kiss, every glance faded like sugar in a fleeting dance. The swing still creaks where we once sat, the old fan hums a lonely chat. I pour my glass, but it's not the same. Your name lingers in the amber frame. Don't look back, the taste has changed. The love slipped away. If summer couldn't last, the sugar stayed. We never let our hearts drift away. But the heat fades, the shade grows cold, and the sweet teas turn bitter, just like old. I held my heart and it grew thinner. Every whisper, every sigh, a toast to the love that waved goodbye. Evening falls, the fireflies hide. I tip my hat to the love that died. The porch is still, the glass is dry. Sweet tea turned bitter, I can't deny.
Windows are open, but no one's coming home. Windows of an empty cabin echo the footsteps that are gone. Curtains sway with a quiet breeze, and the dawn feels cold and drawn. See your shadow in the morning light, but it fades before my eyes. Windows of an empty cabin whisper all our goodbyes. The porch we love now gathers dust. Your laughter left a hollow sound. Even the fireflies hesitate, as if they've lost the light we found. I call your name through the still night, the wind carries it away. Every echo that returns to me reminds me you couldn't stay. If love could linger in the dusk, I'd hold you in these rooms once more. But the cabin waits in silence now, just like the heart I wore. Windows of an empty cabin tell the story better than my voice. Every glance outside reminds me I've lost the choice. chords hum your name. Though the world moves on outside, nothing here feels the same.
I started to sing, but the words slipped away. The melody broke before it had a chance. The porch swing sways in empty air, your laughter gone too soon. I hum a tune for the memories beneath a fading moon. The song died before the chorus, left hanging in the breeze. Every note a broken promise, and my heart falls to its knees. Coffee cold on the windowsill, your shadow gone with dawn. I trace the lines of our old photograph, wondering where it all went wrong. If love had stayed a little longer, we might have heard it through. But the melody just disappeared, leaving only me and you. The song died before the chorus, whispers in a quiet hall. Every memory a broken verse I still reach, but you don't call.
Among the wildflowers, I stand alone, picking pieces of love that have flown. The wind whispers through the open field, stories of love that never heal. Petals fall where our laughter used to grow. Now I trace the paths we'll never know. Wildflowers and broken dreams, nothing's ever quite as it seems. I reach for you in the morning light, but your shadow fades into the night. Come softly, a lonesome tune. I watch the sun rise and set too soon. Memories bloom like the flowers I see, but none of them hold you near me. All these fields where we once ran, sway the sky The wind moves across the plains, but you're gone, and even wild horses can't find you. Wild horses can't find you through the fields where morning dew once knew. Every trail, every fence we passed holds the memories I thought would last. Wild horses can't find you no matter how far I roam or pursue. Every heartbeat, every cry echoes through the hills under the sky. The sun sets slow, the horizon burns. I ride alone where the river turns. Your laugh drifts by on the evening wind, but the chase is over and I can't begin. Don't look back, the wind knows where you've gone. If love could run as free as the plains, we'd never know these heartache pains. But the wild horses fade in the dust, and I'm left alone with a love I trust. Yeah, wild horses can't find you through the meadows, the sky so blue. Every whisper, every sigh carries your shadow as I ride by. The night drifts in, the stars appear. I tip my hat to the love so clear. The fields are wide, the path is through. But wild horses can't find you. Morning light spills through the empty panes. Your shadows dance where you used to remain. Window without curtains, the rooms feel bare. I still hear your whispers floating in the air. The porch swing sways like it knows my pain. Each step I take calls out your name. Windows without curtains, showing the truth. Every corner haunted by our youth. The house remembers the love we lost. Settle softly on the old oak floor. Your shadow lingers just outside the door. I reach for nothing, and still I feel the emptiness that time can't heal. If walls could speak, they'd tell me to move on. But memories linger after you've gone. Each pane of glass reflects what's true. Windows without curtains, still I see you. Windows without curtains, showing the truth. Every corner haunted by our youth. The house remembers the love we lost, and I stand here counting what it cost. Windows without curtains, showing the truth. Every corner haunted by our youth. The house remembers the love we lost, and I stand here counting what it cost.
I never thought the shine would fade, but here it is.
Rust on a wedding band, the love we promised slipping like sand. Your laughter once bright as morning sun, now just echoes of what we've done. Rust on the wedding band, memories of holding your hand. Time and tears have worn it thin, yet I still feel you deep within. The porch is quiet, the garden grows wild. I wander through days like a lost child. Every corner whispers your name, but the ring reminds me nothing's the same. Promises fade and hearts rust where they once were made. If I could take back all the years, I'd wipe away the hurt, the tears. But the metal holds what time has planned. Rust on the wedding band, rust on the wedding band. Love that slipped right through my hands. I trace the circle cold and warm, remembering the day our hearts were torn. Night falls softly, the stars above. I hum alone a song of lost love. The ring rests heavy, a silent stand. Rust on the wedding band.
rain came quietly.
But she left even quieter. She left with the morning rain, carried off by winds I couldn't chase. The windows fogged with silent tears, and the dawn couldn't hide her face. She left with the morning rain, and I'm standing in the puddles of our past. Every drop reminds me how she went away. Too fast, too fast. The porch still holds her fading scent. The kettle sings an empty tune. Even the old oak in the yard seems to whisper that she's gone too soon. I call her name through stormy skies, but the rain just answers back. Every step I take across the yard feels like walking an empty track. If love could stay in drops of rain, I'd catch her in my hands again. But she's gone with the morning mist, and nothing remains. She left with the morning rain, leaving echoes in every room. The heart she carried out the door left only gloom. Evening comes, the sky still weeps, clouds rolling like her sigh. I trace her steps along the dirt, but she doesn't say goodbye. The rain falls slow, and so do the tears. Tears on the window pane, every drop whispers your name. The room is quiet, the chair is cold. Memories of love I can't hold. Tears on the window pane, falling soft like summer rain. Every sigh I tried to hide, drips where only sorrow resides. The porch light flickers in the night, your shadow gone but still inside. I trace the glass with trembling hand, and wonder why you let go of our plans. Don't look back, let it be. If love could stay I'd find you here, I'd hold you true. But the rain keeps washing the past away, leaving me with what I can't say. Yeah, tears on the window pane, carrying heartache, carrying pain. Every word I never spoke falls with the rain, leaves me broke. Evening hums through the empty hall, crickets sing to the rainfall. I tip my hat and walk outside, tears on the window, nowhere to hide. I walked a room where the fire died cold, where the fire died cold. I see the ashes of love we used to hold. The embers gone, the smoke still drifts, your laughter lost in the rift, where the fire died cold. Our story left in shadows untold. I reach for warmth, but the flames are gone, and I'm left here trying to move on. Coat still hangs by the door. I remember nights that are no more. The whiskey is gone, the clock ticks slow, but nothing fills the void I know. Love can fade, even where hearts won't stay. If I could light it once again, I'd hold you close, forget the pain. But the fire sleeps, the night is bold, and here I sit where the fire died cold, where the fire died cold. Memories burn in silence, uncontrolled. I whisper your name to the empty room, hoping the night might lift this gloom. Drifts through the broken pane, carrying echoes of our lost refrain. The hearth is dark, the world turns old. I linger still where the fire died cold.
our shadows used to fall.
The porch swings sway without your weight. Sunset slow, marking fate. Footsteps linger where we once stood, silent reminders of what we could.
Where our shadows used to fall, I still feel you in it all. Every laugh and every sigh echoes softly as I pass by.
The fence line whispers through the grass. Time moves forward, yet memories last. I tip my hat to the empty lane and wonder if you feel the same. Don't turn back. The past won't stay. If love could linger in the air, I'd find you standing quietly there. But shadows fade with the setting sun and leave me walking all alone. Yeah, where our shadows used to fall, I still hear the memories call. Every smile and every tear lives in the place that once held us near. Night creeps in across the field. Crickets play the songs we sealed. I close my eyes and tip my hat where our shadows fell. I'm still at that. Moonlight spills across the floor. Your shadows dance, but you're no more. I walk the fields where we used to lie. The stars above just caught my sight. Every corner of this empty town echoes with your name, but you're not around. Where the moon found my tears last night, it held my sorrow in its silver light. Every shadow and every breeze carries a whisper of memory. The creek still hums our old refrain, I can't hear your voice again. I trace the sky, call your name, but the moon alone knows my pain. I lay my heart beneath the pines, where the night keeps your love in line. shadow and every breeze carries the whisper of memory. Soft threads on the bed, your memory lingers unsaid.
I found the quilt you left behind, stitched with stories love defined. Each patch a whisper of days gone by, a warmth that no one can deny.
The quilt you left behind still holds my heart, the patchwork of us that won't fall apart. Even when your shadow's out of sight, it keeps me close to you every night. I lay it down where we once dreamed, under the window where the sunlight streamed. The scent of you in every scene, the silent hug in this quiet scene. I run my hands along the thread, remembering the words we never said, the nights we laughed, the days we cried, all wrapped up where you used to lie. The quilt you left behind still holds my heart, the patchwork of us that won't fall apart. Even when your shadow's out of sight, it keeps me close to you every night. The sun leans low over the pasture, shadows stretch along the fence. I walk this path where we used to meet, the fence posts creak beneath my feet. Your laughter's gone, but the boards still know every secret that we used to show. The fence still waits for you through the mornings drenched in dew, Through every storm, every lonely sky, he stands while I just wonder why. The field has grown wild where we once stood. The wind hums softly through the timber wood. I trace your shadow in the fading light. The fence remembers every night. If time could turn and bring you back, I'd find the trail and follow the track. But boards and nails can't hold the past, and some memories are built to last. The fence still waits for you through the mornings drenched in dew. Through every storm, every lonely sky, it stands while I just wonder why. Clouds rolling, hide in the sun. A quiet sky, the day undone. Your laughter faded down the lane, left me here with a gentle rain. I watch the trees, they sway along, whispering secrets I've never known. The sky stopped singing blue ever since I lost you. Every cloud feels like a sigh, every wind tells me goodbye. Light flickers where you stood. I trace your shadow in the wood. The creek hums softly, but it sings. It only sings in broken dreams. I wish the dawn could bring you near, turn back the days when you were here. But the sky just hangs its grayish hue since the day I lost you. The sky stopped singing blue ever since I lost you. Every cloud feels like a sigh, every wind tells me goodbye. There's a melody I kept hidden between the lines of my heart. The song I never sang to you lingers in the corners of our room. Every note, every line, held back by fear, left behind by time. The song I never sang to you would have carried all my love so true. Every whisper, every sigh, faded like a sunset in your eyes. I strummed the strings under the pale moonlight, hoping you hear it in the still of night. The porch swing sways, the wind hums low, but the words I kept inside will never show. Don't look back, the song won't play where you are. If courage could rise with the dawn, I'd sing it loud, I'd sing it strong. But the notes slip away, and so do you. The song remains unplayed true. Yeah, the song I never sang to you carries the heartache, the love I knew. Every whisper, every tear echoes in the night, though you're not here. Morning breaks, the shadows fade. I tip my hat to the love I stayed. The strings are still, the air is blue. The song I never sang to you.
I never thought the shine would fade, but here it is. Rust on the wedding band, rust on the wedding band. The love we promised slipping like sand. Your laughter once bright as morning sun, now just echoes of what we've done. Rust on the wedding band, memories of holding your hand. Time and tears have worn it thin, yet I still feel you deep within. The porch is quiet, the garden grows wild. I wander through days like a lost child. Every corner whispers your name, but the rain reminds me nothing's the same. Promises fade, and hearts rush where they once were made. If I could take back all the years, I'd wipe away the hurt, the tears, but the middle holds what time has planned. Rust on the wedding band, Rust on the wedding band, love that slipped right through my hand. I trace a circle, cold and warm, remembering the day our hearts were torn. Night falls softly, the stars above. I hum alone a song of lost love. The ring rests heavy as silence stand. Rust on the wedding band.